Hello students, now we are solving some related to slopes of a line. ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ some related to slopes of a line. Find the slope of the line through the points 1 to 4 to 0 minus 4 minus 6 2. Now first sum, we know slope of line, slope of line, slope of line we represent by small m equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We have this formula, slopes of a line. Now in the first sum, x1 y1 x2 y2, put the values of y2 y1 and x2 x1, we get slopes of a first line through points 1 2 and 4 2. So slope here m is equal to y2, that means 2 minus y1 again 2 x2 4 minus x1 1, and it becomes m equal to 0 over 3 equal to 0. So slopes of line in the first sum is 0 is our answer. Now second sum, here x1 y1 x2 y2, x1 is 0, y1 minus 4, x2 minus 6, y2 2. Again slope of line, that is m equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Put these values and we get m equal to y2, that is 2 minus y1, here y1 minus 4, so that's why we write it in a bracket. Now x2 minus 6 minus x1, that is 0, and it becomes 2 minus minus plus 4 over minus 6, and 6 over minus 6, 6 cancel with 6, that is minus 1 is our answer. So m minus 1 our answer, slopes of a line of this sum. अगर ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਮ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਵਾ ਪੇਪਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਫਾਰਮੂਲਾ ਲਿਖਣਾ ਹੈ m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Put the values and get the result. Students, we have the sum show that the line joining 2 minus 3 and minus 5 1 is parallel to the line joining 7 minus 1 and 0 3. Now we have two lines. One is the first line whose points 2 minus 3 and minus 5 1, and second line 7 minus 1 and 0 3. We have to prove that these two lines are parallel. So what we do, we find the slope of these two lines through these points. ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਦੋ ਲਾਈਨਾਂ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਨੇ, पहली लाइन के पॉइंट ने तो दूसरी लाइन के पॉइंट्स ने। असी ये प्रूफ करना कि दोनों जिहड़ियां लाइन्स ने पैरलर ने, तो पैरलर दे लई असीं की करांगे, की फाइंड करांगे, इन्हां दी स्लोप्स। If the slopes of these two lines equal, that means given pair of lines are parallel. Now let a 2 minus 3 and b minus 5 1 be the given point of first line, be the given point of first line. पहले पॉइंट से पेयर नू ए एंड दूसरे नू नेमिंग बी दे देता। नाउ स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन थ्रू ए बी, स्लोप ऑफ लाइन थ्रू ए एंड बी, पहली लाइन की की स्लोप होगी। We know slopes of line M1 because we have two lines. So first the naming M1, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now in this case x1 2, y1 minus 3, x2 minus 5, y2 minus 1. So put the values of y2, y1 and x2, x1. What we get? y2 is 1 minus y1, that is minus 3. So write it in the bracket. x2 minus 5 minus x1, that is 2. So m1 equal to 1 minus minus plus 1 plus 3 over minus 7, 4 over minus 7. So m1 minus 4 over 7. साढ़े को जो स्लोप आ फर्स्ट लाइन की वो आ गया -4 over 7. नाउ अगेन स्लोप ऑफ सेकेंड लाइन. So let C 7 minus 1 and D 0 3 be the given points, be the given point of second line. Now slope of line through CD, slope of second line through C and D, M2, slope of second line. Again y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Here x1 7, y1 minus 1, x2 0, y2 3. So m2 equal to y2, that is 3 minus y1 minus 1 over x2 0 minus x1 7. So it becomes 3 plus 1 over minus 7 means minus 4 over 7. Now m1 equal to m2. m1 and m2 equal. So therefore AB line segment parallel to CD, दोनों लाइन्स की स्लोप आ जी वो की आ गया इक्वल आ गया. दैट मीन्स गिवन पेयर ऑफ लाइन्स आर पैरलल. तो ये सम दे विच असीं की कीता, साडे कोले दो लाइन सी जिन्हां दे पॉइंट्स दिते हुए सी. सानू ये पुछया गया सी कि प्रूव करो ये गिवन लाइन ज्वाइनिंग की आ पैरलल ने. पैरलल दे लई सानू की करना पैना सी, पैरलल दे लई सानू इन्हां दी जो स्लोप सीगी वो किया इक्वल शो करनी पैनी सी, इक्वल होनी चाहिए सीगी. सो असी दोनों लाइन्स की स्लोप नू फाइंड किया बाय अप्लाइंग द फार्मूला स्लोप्स ऑफ लाइन. दैट मीन्स y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we get the result in both of the cases m1 and m2 same result minus 4 over 7. So m1 equal to m2. That means given pair of lines are parallel. Now students, our next sum. Show that the line joining 2 minus 3 and minus 5 1 is perpendicular to the line joining 4 5 and 0 minus 2. Now we have given two lines and we have to prove that these two lines are perpendicular. For showing perpendicular, we must have find the slopes of these two lines. If the multiplication of slopes of these two lines equal to minus 1, that means these two lines are perpendicular to each other. साढ़े कोले किया दो लाइन्स दित्तियां ने, असी की प्रूफ करना कि परपेंडिकुलर ने. परपेंडिकुलर प्रूफ करने लई सानू इन्हां दोनों लाइन की स्लोप फाइंड करनी पेगी. अगर उन्हां दी मल्टीप्लिकेशन दोनों स्लोप्स की इक्वल टू माइनस 1 आउंदी है, दैट मीन्स द गिवन टू लाइन्स आर परपेंडिकुलर टू ईच अदर. नाउ वी are solving this sum. Now let a 2 minus 3 and b minus 5 1 be the given point, be the given points of line first. Now slope of line, slope of first line through A and B. We represent by M1 slopes of first line. That means y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equal to, now in this case, x1 y1 x2 y2. So slopes y2 1 minus y1 minus 3 over x2 minus x1 minus 5 minus 2, that means 4 over minus 7. So m1 we have 4 over 7. पहली जिहड़ी साडी स्लोप आ ओह सॉरी negative 4 over 7. Now let C 4 5 and D 0 minus 2 be the given point of second line. Now slope of line through C and D, through C and D. Here slope of second line m2, मैं m2 ने represent कर, equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which means now x1 y1 x2 y2, y2 minus 2 y1 minus 5 over x2 0 x1 4. So it becomes minus 7 over minus 4. Minus minus cancel. M2 equal to 7 over 4. Now we have two slopes. M1 4 over minus 7 and M2 7 over 4. Now we are multiplying these two slopes and check what will be the result. M1 multiply by M2 equal to 4 minus 4 over 7 into 7 over 4. 4 cancel with 4, 7 cancel with 7. M1 M2 equal to negative 1. We know when the multiplication of slopes of line equal to negative 1, that means given lines are perpendicular, because M1 multiply by M2 equal to negative 1. M1 and M2 equal to negative 1. Therefore AB perpendicular to CD. Hence the result. In this sum we have find the slopes of these two lines and then multiply the slopes and result equal to negative 1. So because M1 multiplication M2 equal to negative 1 means the multiplication of their slopes of these two lines negative 1. Therefore AB perpendicular to CD.